Hello B-movie lovers, I am Torstein from Cinema Terror, and this is my review of the obscure horror film Sorority Girls and the Creature from Hell. Sorority Girls and the Creature from Hell sees a group of, sorority girls head up to a cabin for a weekend filled with alcohol and sex with whatever males that also turns up. And there are plenty of people who just randomly shows up at this cabin. Frat guys and other random locals turn up for some reason, and at the same time close by the cabin, an archaeologist unleashes an ancient evil Indian spirit that takes the form of a stone tiki wall, I think. It then proceeds to turn the archaeologist into a creature from hell, with the mission to bring fresh bodies to his new master.
Come forth, my disciple, and hear me. I have waited many years for one to be chosen. You shall be my servant. You have been endowed with the strength of many to bring forth the blood by which I shall grow strong.
That's the best I could make out of the story, as this is not an easy film to follow. The first half of it crams random scenes with way too many characters this movie has to offer, and tries to give them all reasons for ending up in a cabin with all the sorority babes. As you can probably tell either by me trying to explain the plot or just the title of this obscurity, Sorority Girls and the Creature from Hell is a low-budget, amateur production. The production values on this thing is very low, and the lack of experience certainly show in the shoddy way that this film is edited together. It is strangely disjointed with how it goes from one scene to another. There are so many random scenes that can only have been added to get a longer running time, even if the more logical way to do this would be to extend scenes that actually have something to do with the story or characters. The film has awful audio dubbing that is unlike anything I've seen from an American film before, and the pacing and story structure, and I use the word structure lightly, is also way off.
I don't think it's a good idea for you to be walking around this mountain alone at night. I'll go with you. Want me to go?
Yeah. Come on.
The special effects are not that special, and the kill scenes and hell creature are more laughable than scary. None of the characters matter at all, and even though I started writing this only half an hour after finishing the film, I can only remember the name of one of them, Skippy. And that's only because he was the most annoying one, and hey, his name is Skippy. And while you would have thought that the actual sorority babes will get the most screen time, they actually don't, making them all end up being interchangeable with no character traits on their own. Hell, there is even a serial killer on the loose in this film that just shows up in the woods at random times, has little to none involvement in anything, and actually gets away in the end. Oh, and how does he get away to begin with? He is able to get away when a prison guard gets distracted by one of the hot young sorority babes is cycling past them. The sorority girl with the most screen time, even if she is one of the first that are killed, spends more time with the top off than on. It literally goes from a scene with her topless in a hot tub to a new scene directly after with her once again being topless in a hot tub. I'm not gonna say that those two scenes are close to being the worst one in this movie, but hey. Even if all the technical aspects of filmmaking in this film might suck, this is obviously a low project by an amateur filmmaker who was probably a big fan of horror and B-movies. The love does show on the film, and that does give it a certain charm that are not easy to achieve. The guy responsible for this mess is John McBrearty. He is credited as the writer, producer, story, screenplay, and of course as the director. Oh, and of course even as a small part in the film. There's not much info to be found online regarding this guy or this movie, except that he was 30 years old when he did the film, and except for another small credit as an actor, he doesn't seem to have been involved in any other films at all. Not that that's a big shocker. So I'm going to guess that this movie was his low project that he probably paid for himself or by raising enough money locally. Money that he was unlikely able to make back. And as from what I could find out about this film, it only had a small VHS release from Complete Entertainment in 1991. And if you happen to have this VHS tape, then take good care of it, as I could find two completed auctions of it on eBay, both going for above $100 each.
What is this bullshit?
Give us a drink.
No cash, no splash.
You got bucks, man.
Hey, man, show the son of a bitch some cash.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Yep.
Sorority Girls and a Creature from Hell might be an awfully bad movie, but it is not without its charm. This is a movie for B-movie fans only, as everyone else will probably hate sitting through this schlocky film. I am a B-movie fan though, and that has to reflect in my review and final score. I would be lying if I didn't find this entertaining in a so bad it's good kind of way, and I fell for its odd cheesy charm. Sorority Girls and a Creature from Hell gets a higher than what it probably deserves score of 2.5 out of 5.
Get up, asshole! I don't even believe you, man. A good-looking girl right here is sitting right here and you're not even doing anything, man. You're a disgrace to all men.
Are there actually any other people out there that might have seen this one? Feel more than welcome to speak your mind on this film, and if you know anything about the production, then share the history of it if you will. If you enjoy movie reviews of obscure films like this one, then check out the rest of my channel, as it has plenty of other low-budget reviews sitting there awaiting new viewers. Hope to see you again on my next video, and of course, thank you for watching.